Yo, 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 what's up? It's your boy Fucker gonna be doing, another one of Fucker's 31 Days of Creamy Horror Goodness over on the Hammer Reviews channel. And this is of technically two things, but I couldn't find anything else, so I decided to, fix the region coding thing on my, MacBook Pro that I'm recording this on, a lovely thing, and play the bonus disc in this set, which I couldn't play in my Blu-ray player, which sucks because I really don't like to watch films on this computer. Videos on YouTube videos are fine, but I'm just not a big fan of watching films on computer. I like to watch them on TV. But this was the only way that I could access this disc, because my goddamn Blu-ray player. And there's a way for me to get it unlocked, but I went on the internet, I went and saw the fucking steps, and I couldn't really understand what the hell that was about. But anyways, the thing is that I saw is 2 episodes of Freddy's Nightmares, It's a Miserable Life, and Killer Instincts that were included in this set. I already done a review of this set over on Fucker's channel, but I'm just going to show you the bonus disc, just in case is that disc. Bonus, and I don't know, I just got this UK set, but one of these days I might sell this set and get the US version of the set, so I could just access the disc without, and just keep this computer up and thing for just in case if I am on the go and I need to use a Region 1 disc, because I only have like four times until I have to till I can no longer decide between a region, which is fucking stupid. That's retarded. Like what the fuck? Like, okay, we obviously know that you bought a product, and you're going to have to keep that product. But in order for you to access that product on our device, and you might need to use another disc that does not comply with a region coding system. Well, we're just gonna give you 4 times. It should be fucking unlimited. I don't really see the point of them putting a fucking limit on it, but whatever. It's kind of going against the point of this video. Anyways, let's talk about I'm searching up the information, so you get to get down on me on a informational level, if you know what I mean. Anyways, the first one is only if IMDb will fucking load up. The first one up on Freddy's Nightmare was Season 1, Episode 2. I don't understand what's wrong with Episode 1, why they didn't include that in the set, or why didn't they just include the whole series instead of some stupid-ass documentary about the life and crimes of Freddy Krueger, or some sort of gallery or some conclusion featurette or gallery or whatever. Don't understand why they didn't just go on fans would really love to have the whole Freddy's Nightmare series, and it's pretty fucking cheap of us to put it on a fucking DVD disc. So yeah, let's just make this set complete. As a matter of fact, let's put in Freddy vs. Jason. Let's put in the remake of A Nightmare on Elm Street. But no, Freddy got the short end of the stick, and I'm pissed off because To me, Freddy Krueger, I like Freddy Krueger. The Nightmare on Elm Street series is my favorite horror series, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why didn't Freddy Krueger deserves a higher treatment than Jason Voorhees, in my opinion? But anyways, it's a miserable life. Okay, this is a 45, like about 60-minute. That's including adverts, but this disc set, when you check the length, it's only like about 45 minutes. And to me, it's pretty interesting. I gotta admit, that's a pretty interesting thing. It just has so much weird camp about it. That I kind of enjoyed it. Like, it starts off with this kid who has a horrible life with his sister. I mean, oh no, not his sister. I mean his fucking father. God damn it, whatever. Could have had a V8. Anyways, yeah, he's just having a problem with his father, and his father wants to have this burger business. And then after his father wants his burger business, he goes on to set up his life, and then after he sets up he wants to go on to set up his life, but the father doesn't want that. He wants him to stay to the business so he can take over. And then they have some sort of things back and forth, and then it's just really fucking weird. Like, he doesn't really know if it's reality or not, and I guess Freddy's Nightmares is supposed to be a more um, out there version of a Nightmare on Elm Street film, where where the Nightmare on Elm Street films are a little bit more grounded, and a little bit more tight in terms of story, and a little bit more frightening, and have a little bit more to them. They have have a darker tone, and they don't go into like really weird zones other than the dream world. But it was hard to even tell what reality was, because you had this fucking bicycle guy, and I'm like, I didn't really get much into the series, but is this bicycle guy who's a fucking killer or something? Is he supposed to be like killers? Like, this whole entire Freddy's Nightmare series is like some sort of other dream killer that Freddy Krueger associates himself with. What's up with all this weird shit? I didn't really understand it much, but I kind of liked it, and and then it changed, and I liked it that it started off as this thing about this kid, and then it gone into this story about Laura Park Lincoln from Friday 13 Part 7. I find this really interesting that Tom McLaughlin, the guy who directed my favorite Friday 13 film, Friday 13 Part 6, and you have Laura Park Lincoln from Friday 13 Part 7, one, yeah, I found it pretty cool that you had two people who are against, who were part of Freddy's technical worst nightmare, or whatever, Freddy's Nightmare, or whatever, have a part in this thing, and I find that pretty cool. I find that interesting, but yeah, and Laura Park Lincoln in this episode pulled off a better performance in Friday 13 Part 7. I'm like, what the fuck? Why didn't Laura Park Lincoln put this in Friday 13 Part 7, The New Blood? This performance has it's just vastly superior. add so much more emotion. And I just found that she done a better job. I wish that the source material was better, so she could get to her full potential. But hey, whatever. Um, she didn't really do well in that for 13 Part 7, which is the only other Friday the 13th film that I don't really like. But yeah, I just find that cool. I don't really dislike this thing very much. It's pretty fucking weird. Um, Pulling up the information for the other one. Now I'm about to do a review upon, bitch. I'm about to do a review upon it, and this one is Freddy's Nightmares, Killer Instincts. Now, okay. This one, this one is just in terms of actually making sense. The camp factor has went down, and the entertainment value of this one went down in favor for a slightly more darker and still kind of weird, but a little bit more darker approach. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It didn't really have much. It didn't really have much things in it that were quote unquote hard to understand, or really nothing that really was that badly thing where I can't even fucking understand what the fuck is going on. And being overly weird. It's still weird. It still has its things. It's bland. I don't. I've just seen it. I've just seen it directly after I started recording this video, and I don't remember it. But I done double feature those two, and I can't really get in detail because I even fucking forgot it now. But all I know is that it's just better. Now, Freddy's Nightmares. Do these two things strike my confidence? My confidence in seeing further adventures into the Freddy's Nightmares TV series. As a Nightmare on Elm Street fan, as a Freddy Krueger fan, I am interested as a fan of that. But as somebody who is not as somebody who wants a more quality made film, a more quality made TV show. I don't really see myself returning it to it. Um, I don't really see myself going for it much. Another thing is that Freddy Krueger in these, and from what I saw, like, what the fuck? Freddy Krueger made some really great one-liners in parts 3 and 4 and 6. 3 and 4 and 6. But man, this fucking Freddy Krueger in the Freddy's Nightmares like has some really cheesy dialogue that's like, what the fuck? I don't understand why he says dumbass one-liners like some, like, I forgot, something to do with eat an apple a day, keep the doctor away. I don't remember what the fuck that was about. Um, it was just like what the fuck? Robert Englund usually pulls off the kind of witty, kind of smart, um, killer one-liners in the other Nightmare on Elm Street films, but damn, the source material in these films is really fucking bad. I think even Robert Shea, who is the main CEO of New Line, made an appearance as like some sort of somebody who is making some sort of like public announcement at some sort of funeral, and I'm like, okay, that's nice, I guess. But if you count this as canon, as with the other Nightmare on Elm Street films, that doesn't really make sense. Cause I don't know if I don't even know if these Freddy's Nightmares even are canon with the actual feature length films. And if they are, I'm like saying, fucking Bob Shea. He went from like being, well, I take that back because I was about to say something stupid that didn't really that made sense, but after the thought came to me, Smart came on and said, well, that might have been one of her teachers because Bob Shea usually his first appearance in a Nightmare on Elm Street film is I think remember part 4 as a teacher. And might be a teacher here. I didn't really pay attention. And then in Freddy vs. Jason, he plays a principal, so it could be the same fucking character. Who the fuck knows? Now, I gotta admit that I am more interested to seeing the Friday the 13th series because that at least I remember seeing a few episodes when I was young and thinking pretty decent, but whatever. Yeah, I'm disappointed as a Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy Krueger fan and somebody who thinks Robert Englund pulls off a good performance. I don't know. I'll just check out more. We only have like about 4 more days left. Four more reviews left of this Fuckers 31 Days of Creepy Goodness, and yeah. I've seen other films, like comedy films, like Jersey Girls, Duplex, and fuck, Jersey Girls, Duplex, and oh yeah, some sort of fuck, I forgot. It stars Ben Stiller and Ethan Hawke. About a romantic comedy with Winona Ryder. Boys World, I don't know. I forgot it. If I remember it, I'll do a review of it. Check out those reviews over on my Fuckers channel. And be back for tomorrow. I'll have to find something to do a review upon for tomorrow's reviews, and whatever. See you guys. I'll see you when I see you. And remain groovy, and generally just avoid the TV series and watch yourself some Nightmare on Elm Street films. Fuck yeah, bitch. Goodbye.